I'm going to go back to 1975, one of Marvel's more daring experiments. Supervillain team up. They noticed that every time Dr. Doom was in a story as the villain, the sales shot through the roof. So they said, well, I know he's a villain, but let's give him his own comic book, which is really thinking outside the box. So we started this series, and it started off with Dr. Doom and Submariner, actually continuing over from Giant Size Supervillain Team Up number 2. This story continues that story. Check out the back cover on that. Probably a very fine plus issue. And you get to see a lot more of what makes these characters tick, from their perspective anyway, which both of these egomaniacs, you have to take their perspective with a grain of salt. But Dr. Doom's always fun, and Submariner's been lurking around since the golden age of comics, so you can't go wrong there. In fact, the first chapter of this book is penciled by Bill Everett, who's probably the Submariner artist. And this is his final work on that character that he helped establish back in the golden age of comics. He actually did a full comic in Submariner, but here he does the first chapter of this book, so this is kind of considered his last work, even though it's only a half a comic. Here we have Dr. Doom in his lair with his devices and such. And of course we get beautiful panels like this featuring the Submariner in his secondary costume. There's a lot of villains in this one. There's a good look at them. Tiger Shark, Dr. Dorcas, Attuma. Mainly Submariner villains in this one. And a lot of Prince Namor battling them on his own to not great success. As this final panel alludes to. But a fun book and very interesting from its perspective from the villains. It's going to be Mylar bagged, acid-free. Acid-free backer as well. And available on Craigslist, so check that out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.